Like, if you're depressed, then you're thinking about yourself too much. You know, people get on social media, won't have nothing to their name, probably not even a diploma, and they'll get on here and they'll give us think pieces and tell us how we're stupid or whatever the case may be because we don't think like that. There are people that literally live their lives by whatever social media tells them to do. When people say things to you, you gotta take things with a grain of salt. Because people are battling their own things. A lot of people, they don't even know about themselves, but they feel like they're gonna tell you about yourself. So that's why it's so important to know who you are. Whatever in you feels like you just have to be so different, I guess. You know? That's your problem. They be having their own little thing going on. You feel me? So I just keep it pushing. Because everybody has their own things to contribute onto this world. I feel like we were all made how we were made for a reason. I really like put my hands and my effort into something. Nobody could do it like me. That's how I feel. Okay. It's in the eye of the beholder. Somebody might see mine and be like, average. I like hers or his, or so many other people did it better. And in my eyes, perfection. Okay? So I think it's a talent to be able to stand firm in who you are, especially when there's so much telling you how to be, how to act, how to think, and all of that. So I feel like nobody could really put me in a box. Taking steps and leaps into certain endeavors, especially as a young, I could say, Black, Haitian bombshell. Being a genuine person and really trying to walk in faith and really taking this thing called life on head on and doing it with integrity and just pushing forward without having to compromise who you are. So doing my journey on that and you guys just coming with me, whether it's you been in my position or seen, you know what I'm saying, more, and you got some advice and you know how to deal with the situation better than I do, you can always comment. A community where if it's like, oh, you might be struggling with certain stuff that I'm struggling with. I don't mind saying it, okay? I don't mind saying it because we're all thinking it, and I like to get things out in the open. I do not like to gatekeep. I don't like the fact that a lot of stuff is gatekeep because I certainly wish for a lot of things that I had an older sister that could have been real with me and kept me out of certain, things. Whether it's my walk with Christ, whether it's my walk in this world as a minority, whether it's my walk in this world as, you feel me? Just someone trying to chase their dreams and their goals, or just my walk as a young person, or my walk as a young mother, or my walk, period. And if you're interested in going on this journey with me, I suggest, or I hope that you would subscribe and click the bell so that you know when the next one drops. Yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned. Hi guys! Oh my gosh, I have no idea how long overdue this is. Like, I've been overthinking this for you don't even know how long. But we're finally here, and of course, thank God for that. And this is definitely something I've always thought about doing, something I've always been contemplating on doing. Even sort of in a sense doing, which we'll see later exactly what I mean when I say that. But as of this year, I've really been, and towards the end of last year, I've really been adamant about just living in the moment and enjoying the moment for what it is, and just taking the moment for what it is in that moment, and I'll let it pass me to appreciate for what it is later. So I can have, I don't know, I just practice it for, I guess you could say in a sense, like more gratitude type of thing, because it's so easy, like, to get into a certain space where it's like, some people call it depression, some people call it a dark space, some people, You could call it whatever it is, but you can get into a space where you're just not yourself. And I know how easy it is to slip into that space once you battled your way out. So I've also heard this saying about two things. Like, if you're depressed, then you're thinking about yourself too much. And if you really think about it, if you really think about it, they got a point. Because it's like, everybody got their own stuff they're going through. And your feelings are valid. Trust me, they are. But, and it's not, you're not supposed to compare your situation to other. Comparison is a thief of joy and all of that. But depending where you stay, I'm from Dade County, okay? So, you know, you see people that stay on the street every day. And if you live here, you know how hot it is here, especially in the summer. It's hot. I feel bad for anybody that works outside, let alone somebody that has to live outside. No chance of even getting that nourishment that they need and just surviving out. Like, dog, outside is hot right now. And not a good type of hot. Even if you come in here to vacation, y'all go to the beach and y'all not trying to be out. It's too hot, okay? Gloria said when she said 95 degrees, it's been like that ever since. But hey, that's neither here nor there. My point, and as I can see, I get a little sidetracked sometimes. But my point is to say that it's easy to get into those spaces, like slip right into the spaces, especially when the opposition, that's all I'm gonna call it, the opposition, not funny, especially when especially when the opposition, that's what that entity wants, okay? And some of y'all gonna catch it, some of y'all not, and y'all gotta get, okay? And that's what the enemy wants, the opposition wants. And when you have, I find that when you have an attitude of gratitude, like, whatever your situation is, whether you're going through a breakup, whether you're going through, like, whether, like, let me make it a little more personal. Like, whether it's just you struggling to put gas in your car, or whether it's you struggling to pay rent, whatever the case may be. Like, the fact that you in that moment, you have a car to pay gas in. You get what I'm saying? You have, like, just having that attitude of gratitude, I find that it really does help you, like, focus, put your focus more on the good things that are happening in your life. Because, for lack of a better word, somebody else has it worse. Okay? Okay. And not only that, if you don't humble yourself, which I say God, some people say universe, whatever it is for you, karma, whatever. If you don't appreciate what you have, who's to say from you losing it, and then now you've lost it, you never appreciated when you had it in the first place? Does it really have to take you losing something to appreciate it? That's how you have to really see it sometimes. Like, appreciate it while it's in your possession, and take care of it while it's in your possession. And that way, I can't explain everything in this video, but that's neither here nor there. I get sidetracked way too far. Way too far. But yeah, as I was saying, that's just what I was saying. Like, to keep an attitude of gratitude and focus on the good things that are happening. Because when you focus on all the negative things that are happening, it's like I like to say, you're attracting all the negative things as well. Because you have that negative. It's on you. You know, it's, we don't battle between flesh and blood. Everything is spiritual. Okay? And only one saves. Jesus saves. That's all I can say. Okay? But let's get into this. I really been, like, thinking about doing this for a while, like I've been saying, but I decided, you know, this year I'm really, like, trying to, you know, stand on business, whatever y'all want to call it. I'm really, like, calling my bluff, whatever you want to say. Like, I'm really locking in, and I'm doing, like, whatever it is I said I want to do. I'm really trying to put the effort in and see what comes out of it, instead of trying to plan, trying to make everything's perfect, trying to whatever. Because the reason I want to get this video out so bad, or like I'm ready to just get it out the way, is because I have so much I want to just put out there, but it just didn't feel right. It was like, I don't want to think like, oh, who this bitch think she is? Like, okay, you went to, we go there too. And some people be like, oh, don't do the welcome video, no one cares and all that stuff. Well, no one cares about a lot that a lot of people post online, but yet there's always an audience that gravitates towards there that belongs to that group of people. And that's why your For You page, whatever it may consist of what it consists of, because you liked, watch, or search for videos that are similar to those other videos that are on your For You page. So I'm pretty sure like the people that don't care will, you know, flow where they need to like water. And then the people this is for, it will happen. Like usually I'll try to get all dolled up and do the most. My nails are not done, my lashes. You know, I could have got them done too, whatever. But you know, even without, please don't play. Please don't play. But yeah, I could have got that. But I told myself, but I thought about it and I was like, if I really feel like I need to do all that to sit down and just say, hey, what's up or whatever, and really create that atmosphere that I aspire for this to be, then I'm gonna always feel like I need to always have that stuff done to sit down and talk to you guys, and it just doesn't give the energy that this is gonna give it all. And I just want to jump straight right into it. You know, like Prissy, I'm trying to, you know, give you a little and then, you know, ease into it. No, I want to get straight to the point. The people that's here for me or here for this journey with me, you know, they can, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, what else did I want to say? I guess I could answer some of these questions, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I got some questions just to like, you know, drop some little fun facts here, and then yeah, stay tuned for whatever's to come next week, because like I said, I have so much stuff that I want to drop for y'all. Just trying to put it together, just get it out there for you guys. That's why it's so important to get this one out here so that we can move on. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what's the last thing I do before sleeping? So last thing I do before sleeping, like anyone else, I think probably like scroll through socials maybe, or like I'll check text, emails, whatever, just to make sure I didn't miss anything important, or like to make sure I got whatever I gotta do tomorrow down pat. Because if you know, you know, emails are like text messages. You know, you gotta check your emails just as often as you're checking your phone. That's where the real motion at, in them emails. But yeah, or I'm cleaning up a mess, and anyone that's a mother knows exactly what I'm cleaning up a mess before I get into bed, and then maybe scrolling my phone if I got the energy for it, or I'm just, if you know, you know, I'm knocked out. Okay, and then how often do I use social media? Social media is like, I use it every day, I could say that, but like all day on it, like not how as much as I used to when I was in like, I don't know, not as much as I used to, I could say, because when I was in like school or like places like work where I could be on my phone or whatever, I'll just be scrolling whatever, and you know, but over time social media is just, for me, in like 2022, it just became a little toxic for me. Like I remember 2020 we was all locked in, and then everybody was really on social media. That's how everybody connected. Couldn't do anything else except the people you was locked in the house with, and then social media. So it was that, and then, you know, people get on social media, won't have nothing to their name, probably not even a diploma. And they'll get on here and they'll give us think pieces and tell us how we're stupid or whatever the case may be because we don't think like them. And then, of course, there's always going to be the bandwagoners or followers or even just people that think like them that back up what they're saying, and then that builds a whole community. And then you got the rest of the people that are just really followers because they're just going to go with the majority anyway. And now they feel like because all these people agree with them, what they have to say has value. And it's just podcasts and you feel me? Yeah. So that's that. But how often I use it, 2022 is just, I don't know, I feel like I consumed a lot of it and it like really affected the way that I started to see the world. Like, because I would see all these opinions, and then, you know, like, best example I could give, like a guy asking a girl for a woman's opinion or something, or a girl asking a guy for a guy's opinion or something, and then you'll see all these guys say all these things on social media, and then you're like, damn, like that's how all niggas think. That's what, you feel me? That's where your mind could go and stuff like that. So I hated the way it was like morphing my perspective. And you have to really think about it, like when you have teachers or you have anyone in your life that's really like instilling a certain idea or belief in you, eventually you're gonna start to pick up certain things. So even with social media, that in itself is a whole little religion. If you go by whatever social media tell you, which there are people that literally live their lives by whatever social media tells them to do. There are. And that is why nobody's comments mean anything to me. Whether, even if it's somebody that's blood related to me. Like when people say comments, when people say things to you, you gotta take things with a grain of salt. Because people are battling their own things. A lot of people, they don't even know about themselves, but they feel like they're gonna tell you about yourself. So that's why it's so important to know who you are. So that you know you have a firm foundation to stand on. So that nobody else can have a say or deteriorate who you are. Because that's why they say birds of a feather flock together. And if you hang around 4 thieves, you're the 5th thief. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your environment, the stuff you take in, it has an effect on you. Whether you want to admit it or not. You could be the goody two-shoes in a group. You're going to pick up some bad habits. That's how it works. Nobody's exempt. We are all human. Moving on. Favorite social media. Haha. Funny to say all that. And then come back. But yeah, favorite social media. Favorite social. I could say I really started Instagram with my first real social media when Instagram really came out. Before there was even messages and you had to talk people under the comments. But so Instagram was my first. It's the one I'm most comfortable using. But my favorite, even though I don't use it as much in the past few years because it still has my memories, I'll always forever keep that app on my phone, is Snapchat. Because the vibes, it was just different on Snapchat. I could post me in a bed looking crazy because y'all see me with my hair done last week. Y'all know I'm bad, please don't play with me. Instagram it's just a lot. It's a lot. Everybody's trying to look like a doll. I don't know how else to say it. Everybody's trying to look like something, trying to portray something. So, yeah. Y'all go follow me on Instagram. All I be trying to portray is just everything I got going on up here. It's the same thing for me. It's just, I post whatever on Instagram too. It's just on Snapchat, I will post me without my hair done and not care. Braid like alfalfa and not care. Instagram is a little different because today I'll post it and not care about it. Years down the line, I could be going back and forth with whoever and somebody got some picture posted on my close friends 5 years ago. Yeah. So, yeah, there's that. But favorite social, you could say Snapchat, but if it really depends on what I use the most for, probably Twitter, whatever. Is it Twitter? There's be a lot going on Twitter, so I don't know. Snapchat, I don't care, Snapchat. Anyway, favorite decade. I don't know, I could say a lot, cause what was y'all gonna guess? 90s love? I don't know. But favorite decade, maybe the 70s, because I like how they like wore their hair real, I like volume, like real voluptuous hair and stuff like that. And then if I remember correctly, wasn't it the 60s there was that some war or something? So the love was just different. like the men valued their families and their homes back then and certain stuff like that. Like we got these soft life anyway that they just, it's a lot, okay? And it's just, things have really changed since then, I could say that. But yeah, I could say probably the 70s. Favorite childhood memory. Favorite childhood memory. Well, what I could say, we had kind of, it was almost like a tradition because we did it almost every weekend. But we would go like Friday after school, we'll go to the park, and then we'll play, and then after the park, we'll go get Domino's pizza. And then I remember at school, I don't know if it was Girl Scouts or whatever, but I had like the pizza cards I was selling and stuff like that for the school and stuff like that, so that they could like you get buy one get one free type of card type of thing. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, or was it like American Heart or something? I don't remember. But yeah, so we'll take that, we'll get Domino's, we'll have some pizza. When I was smaller, I would wake up in the house, but eventually, you know, that don't happen. We get bigger and they don't pick us up. I'll wake up in the house, like whatever. But yeah, so, and then the next day we'll go to Avatar Mall. Like, you know, most of the time, you know, I walked out of there with something. But other than that, like, we just always go to the mall, or the mall area. It could have been Chuck E. Cheese or maybe the movies, or just going, like maybe shopping or whatever. But that's my favorite childhood memory because it felt like it was tradition. But maybe it's why I'm shopping addict now. I'm not. I know. I read that. I don't speak that with my life, but your girl like to shop, okay? Anyway, how do you celebrate your birthday? Y'all, I used to be one of those girls that cried every year for their birthday. It's on my 21st birthday. Shout out to those girls. Shout out to them. Hopefully I put all their Instagrams here. That they really, especially this one. Okay? They really like came through, and you know, we had made a day of it, and that was a really fun birthday. And my main thing for that birthday was I wasn't gonna crown that birthday, and I just gave it a lot more leeway instead of trying to do a whole itineraries, which I'm that girl, okay? And then whole itineraries, trying to do it with a whole bunch of people, not even a whole bunch because I don't really got friends like that for real. But instead of trying to really plan stuff to the T with so many people, you know, like that day becomes dependent on those people in a sense. So I try to celebrate it, and like, cause I have a bucket list of things that I want to do. So I just try to get stuff done that's appropriate for that year, I could say. And then like appropriate for the budget at the time too. But yeah, that's how I celebrate my birthday. I just try to like get some things off my bucket list. Get, you know, my hair, you know, make myself feel beautiful, of course. And then it just makes everything I'm doing way more fun too. So yeah, that's how I like to celebrate my birthday. With people that love me and people that care enough about me to be around and, you know, celebrate with me. And that's it. And favorite color, I like all colors, like literally, but my favorite is black. Yes, black. And black brings out the color in any other color anyway. You feel me? So yeah. And describe my style. That's kind of hard because I don't know. Like, I don't want to say it depends on my mood because I don't know. let's put it like this. So my name is Christina. That's the C and CJ if you didn't catch it. But yeah, my name is Christina. So we could say like my style is like, depending on who you ask, I got a lot of different nicknames, okay? So I could go by CJ, it's CJ. You feel me? She got a certain drip. And then it's Tina. Then it's Chrissy. Then it's Christina, who's somewhere in the middle. You feel me? Like all those gray areas is all those nicknames, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's the best one. Like CJ, I could say like she's the a tomboyish, I could say, in a sense. In a sense, because not really. In a sense, I was way more. I was worse. Okay, let's just say things got a little left back in middle school, but yeah, I feel like I found an even playing field for me now, because I think like when I was like 19, 20, that was really my time where I was really trying to figure out what my style was, trying to get clothes that match, you know, like the look that I wanted to give. Because it's like, when I was shopping before when I was in school, you know, it wasn't certain stuff you could go shopping for with your peoples. When you have your own money, now you can really get your style and really whatever. Well, I had real parents. That was my experience. I can't speak on everybody else's experience, because I know people gonna be like, well, my mama let me out. I don't know nothing about that. Okay. My people was watching what the hell was being scanned at that register, okay? And opening the packages if it was coming to the house. And I don't even want to say about a package coming to the house. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'm thinking I'm finding my landing in that. But, like, my style, I could say, it just depends. Because I really like different looks, you know? And I think that's what's fun about it. Because, in a sense, it's like an art. Because, you know, you just putting stuff together to make it your own. Because there's different pieces everywhere. You know, unless it's a two-piece. But it's different pieces everywhere. So it's really how you wear it. Like, I know it's girls that be hating. They'll see another girl in her outfit. Oh, I wish I got something else. I've had times where I'm getting my nails done. I done sat before the girl. She ended up getting whatever color. I'm on to the next, probably doing my feet, eyebrows, whatever. And she's like, dang, you made me want to change my nails. And I'm like, I don't know. I was here. I did my nails. Wasn't staring at you. Don't care that you have the same nails. But I was here first, already doing my nails. It's not like I copied you, but whatever in you felt like you needed to say that. Whatever in you feels like you just have to be so different, I guess. You know? That's your problem. And that's exactly what I be. When people be saying stuff and trying to put stuff on you, they be having their own little thing going on. You feel me? So I just keep it pushing, because that's a you thing. I don't even be wanting to give that stuff a response. And the reason I don't like to talk to people, because they'll say stuff like that, and then I be trying so hard not to fix my face when people do stuff like that. And then it's like they want you to respond. Like, I don't even give them a chuckle, because like, I just look like, what am I supposed to say to that? You could have said, oh, they cute, you know what I mean? Some girls, they cool, they'll be like, oh, your nails cute, and you see that? And I'm like, oh, yeah, twin. I don't even fucking know you. We're just at the same nail salon. And I sat here first. Girl. Sorry, guys, I was triggered. But it's just situations like that. And that was just the one I could think of. Because stuff like that always happens. When they be like, oh, women are catty, it's certain wants. Okay? When they be like, niggas ain't, it's certain wants. Okay? And I'm just in a point in my life, whatever it is that attracts certain type of people to me, I'm really just trying to sever those things. You feel me? So yeah. Favorite season, I like winter. I want to see snow. Every time I went somewhere else to see snow, it snowed after I left. Yeah, but I like the cold. So I don't know if it's because I grew up around. I just like it. Like when it be cold on my birthday, I really be feeling like that's my personal birthday gift from God. Winter. But somebody said if I see fall leaves change, I'll change my answer. So that's something I'm definitely planning on doing this year. And coffee or tea? Definitely tea. If you know, you know. And oh, you know, Z's up till I freeze up, okay? And then sad movie I will never sad movie I will never watch again. A sad movie that I will never watch again. A sad movie I will never watch again. Oh, I don't know about sad. I don't know about sad. I can't think of sad. I can't think of sad, but I know a movie so disgusting. I would never, ever. And I watched this back in school, you know, peer pressure. I will never, ever, ever watch the movie again. I don't even remember the details, but I know it was disgusting enough that I haven't watched it in like a decade for a reason. I never watched it again. But I know it's always those people that want to know. If y'all want to know what the movie is called, I think it's something strange about the Johnsons, or something about the Johnsons, something like that. Back then, I remember it was free on YouTube, but I don't know. But one movie you couldn't pay me to watch a movie. You really couldn't. And if you was paying me, it had to be a decent check for me to watch that again. Decent check. Cause no, uncomfortable. Okay. And let's just get to this final one. What makes me different from What makes me different from most people? Well, I don't know. For me personally, I feel like everybody has their own things to contribute onto this world. I feel like we were all made how we were made for a reason. Like, I could be good at talking, but my antisocial friend here, they're good at physical activity, you feel me? So I'll talk our way in and they'll, you feel me, punch our way. And there'll be security if we need it. It'd be the muscle, you know? Like, so I feel like everybody has their own personal thing that they have to contribute into this world, however they were made, whatever gifts and talents that they have. But for me, personally, I feel like the best way that I could describe me is a jack of all trades. Like, I am the type of person, I feel like if I really like put my hands and my effort into something, nobody could do it like me. That's how I feel. Okay. And that's just how I feel. And I'm not to say that mine is better than everybody, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Somebody might see mine and be like, average. I like hers or his, or so many other people did it better. And in my eyes, perfection. Okay? So what I can say about me, like, I am genuinely me. Like, a lot of people say that they're genuine people, but they'll do one thing and then they'll act another way. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to act another way. And it takes a lot of energy out of me to do so. So I just don't do it. And with that being said, like, I think it's a talent to be able to stand firm in who you are, especially when there's so much telling you how to be, how to act, how to think, and all of that. So there's that. And then, I don't know, I feel like nobody could really put me in a box. That's why I say jack of all trades. Like, yeah, I could do one thing, but that doesn't mean I can't do something else, or I'm not good at something else. So what was I saying? What makes me different? So what I would say with what makes me different, like, I'm just, stay tuned. You'll see. How about that? That's the best I could say. I can't really think of much else to say. I hope I said enough. And I hope this was somewhat entertaining to you guys. I hope this gave a little clarity or something to somebody, you know. And anyone that made it this far, thank you so much for going on this journey for me. I hope you do subscribe so that you could continue to go on this journey with me. What you guys can expect from me is just different things. I guess you could say like lifestyle vlogs. If you want to know what type of lifestyle, stay tuned for the next one, because I already got certain videos that I want to show you guys. Definitely when I say entrepreneur entrepreneur, no, definitely just taking steps and leaps into certain endeavors, especially as a young I could say Black Haitian bombshell. But yeah, just being a genuine person and really trying to walk in faith and really taking this thing called life on head on and doing it with integrity and just pushing forward without having to compromise who you are. So doing my journey on that and you guys just coming with me, whether it's you been in my position or seen, you know what I'm saying, more, and you got some advice and you know how to deal with the situation better than I do, you can always comment. A community where if it's like, oh, you might be struggling with certain stuff that I'm struggling with, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're able to say this and this and that, because that's y'all gonna say certain stuff that I'll say it. I don't mind saying it, okay? I don't mind saying it because we're all thinking it, and I like to get things out in the open. I do not like to gatekeep. I don't like the fact that a lot of stuff is gatekeep, because I certainly wished for a lot of things that I had an older sister that could have been real with me and kept me out of certain, you know, things. Like girls will be like, oh, they'll be the big sis, da, 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 but they don't be honest. Like people are lying. Everybody's lying. Everybody's pretending. And I just want to like portray something not that, but something transparency, like portray transparency in my walk, for whether it's my walk with Christ, whether it's my walk in this world as a minority, whether it's my walk in this world as you feel me, just someone trying to chase their dreams and their goals, or just my walk as a young person, or my walk as a young mother, or my walk period. And if you're interested in going on this journey with me, I suggest, or I hope that you would subscribe and click the bell so that you know when the next one drops. I want to get a specific day of when I want to drop and certain stuff like that, but I want to be consistent for real, and I'm trying to work diligently on planning and making sure, like, you know, I'm getting things done how I say I want to get them done. So yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned, and thank you if you stayed this long, and don't forget your mom, and I'll see you guys soon.